What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do a unboxing and camera test with the new Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Alright, so just got this in. It's the Note 10 Plus. I've been waiting for it. It's been a while since I've gotten a new phone, and so I was waiting for this one to come out before I did. So first of all, let's get the unboxing going. Comes in the standard black box. Of course, it has the pen, the S Pen displayed there on the front very prominently. Inside the cover, we have this is the extraction tool that you use to put in an SD card. The one reason I like the Samsungs better than the iPhones is you can add memory to these with a micro SD card. So this is what opens up the slot to put that SD card in. And looks like we've got a manual that comes on the inside there. So we're going to set this to the side. Then here we have the Note 10 Plus. It's a screen that goes side to side and actually wraps around the edges. As you can see there, looks very nice. Looks very nice. Now this is the Aura Glow, so it has these colors that appear on the back. As you can see, it's a silver setup, but it gives you some color, almost like a chrome illusion. And here on the back side, you can see that it has several cameras, and this is for depth of field use, low light, some things like that. And we're going to go into the camera portion of it here shortly. But yeah, you can see how the camera array is set up. And then on the front side, we're going to turn this on. The Note 10 and Note 10 Plus no longer has buttons on one side here. They're only on this side, and you've got your volume up and down and the power button. So we're going to hold that power button in. And you see we're starting up here with the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus title screen, so to speak. So we'll wait for it to power up. Meanwhile, you can see that there's one camera right there at the top of the screen, the front-facing camera. While that is booting, we've got, I'll silence that. We've got a power cord. This is the charger. Now, unlike the chargers from my phone that I currently have, this is a USB-C plug rather than the regular large USB. So it looks like it's going to be a C-to-C connection. And there's the cord, and yeah, just like I said, you have two USB-C connections here on the wires, and that'll be your plug-in. We also have in case you have some old bricks or your plug-ins for like on your vehicles, you've got the USB-C plug here that goes into the phone, but it's got the regular USB on the back side, so that you can use your old cords as well. So that'll help out. And there's another one in here. See what else we got here. and just a little pickup tool. All right, we also have a set of headphones. And rather than the 3.5 millimeter jack, this is also a USB-C connection. So it does away with the jack port that we see. There's no audio jack port. You just plug in to there. It does eliminate the possibility of charging and using headphones, but hey, that's okay. Also, one other thing, you have your S Pen, and we're going to go into this a little bit because for the camera functions on here, we're going to use this S Pen as a remote shutter release as well. So give me a second to get this thing turned on, and we'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, I've got the phone to where I can use it, kind of show you the camera system on here. So we're going to start off and hit the camera button. And immediately, we're going to see that we have photo, we have live focus, and with that, we can really change a lot of stuff here. We've got the Pro mode, which gives us an option on our ISO, our aperture. Then standard, you've got autofocus. We can change the white balance and the exposure compensation. So, for instance, if we've got our aperture changes pretty decent. Now, I'm going to back out of this real quick because there's another option on the phone here that's kind of nice that I can work with, and that is going to be the screen recorder that you see here. And so we're going to press that. We're going to allow it to record audio, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to start recording. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now you'll be able to watch this on screen. We're going to tap the phone there. All right, so I'm going to start off all the way over. You've got a food setting, and basically what that is doing, let's put this brick down here, and it allows me to make the food in focus and everything else is going to be blurred out. It's not a true bokeh, but it's good for like overhead. It blurs everything out around what your subject is here, as you can see there, and I'll share the image. All right, then we've got nighttime. Hold your phone steady while taking night shots, and we're gonna we'll play with that. The autofocus is pretty quick on this. I like that. Again, I'm using the rear-facing cameras, the ones that are facing you, with that beautiful aura glow there on the backside. But we can change how we're shooting this as well. For instance, there's a close-up, then a standard shot, and then a wide shot. All right, then we've got panorama, and that's going to be just like on most of the phones that already have the panorama. It's going to take shots as you rotate the phone around. And then in the Pro setting, we've talked about we can change the ISO. We've got auto ISO, but we can go in here and adjust the ISO, which is going to give us our different light amount. And we can change the aperture. That's done with these multiple cameras that are on the back. Again, the autofocus is, I can easily take over manual focus. Oops. Let's go back here. All right, I'm on manual focus now. Not doing something right, am I? Autofocus, then switch to manual focus, and I can adjust how I want that to come out. All right, then of course we got the white balance and the exposure compensation. Okay, so live focus. It's got several different effects here. It's a spin effect. Then of course we got our standard video, and you can do it wide, close up, or the medium shot. And then the live focus video is something I did not have on my previous Samsung. So with this, again, we can apply some of these effects. And like chromatic aberration here, but it's telling me to find a face. We're going to test this real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and start recording. And now you're going to see me on the phone here, and we're going to see how well that focus works. So we're going to move it off my face a little bit, and I'm going to kind of move around a little bit to see how well it does. You can see in the camera over here what the screen's showing, obviously, and I'll show you on the screen as well. So we're just trying to see how well that works. Now, the Samsung 8 that I had, when you turn your head, it would lose focus. So I'm interested to see if that's sticking in there. So we'll test that out. All right, so we're going to stop that. All right, then we got super slow-mo. We're going to show you a test with that shortly. And then you have the slow motion and the hyperlapse. So those are all pretty cool. Now, we're going to switch over to the front-facing camera and accidentally left it on hyperlapse, but it's allowing me. We've got the live focus video on the front-facing camera as well. So let's try that. We're going to flip the camera over. And so now, even with something, it's finding my face, holding my face. If I turn, it's doing rather well. Of course, you see that beautiful aura glow on the backside, don't you? The stability is pretty good. I have no complaints with this video right now. It's looking really, really good. All right, so we're going to stop that. And then, of course, we got the photo, and it locks in on the face, and it can zoom out there, but locks in on the face well. Of course, just like the other ones, you've got a timer. You can click up there on the top to set the timer. But one other thing, we're going to pull the pin out here, and this it's giving me a tutorial, but I can take it and find my button on the pin. Single press is to take picture or record video, so I can use this for pictures or video. And there's a shot with it. There's supposed to be a swipe you can do. Yeah, there's a swipe, live focus. So what you're seeing here is with the pen, I'm able to change what I want to go to with it, which is kind of neat there. And let's go back to the photo. Again, this is the front-facing camera. Got the S Pen, press the button, and it takes the shot. So that's a quick rundown of the S10. Or excuse me, not the S10, the Note 10 Plus that just came out by Samsung with the camera functions. We're going to test some more camera stuff, and I'm going to show some of this, some of the slow-mo and hyperlapse here shortly. But yeah, we've got it. Let's got to get it set up on the phone side of it. But there's your quick overlook and your unboxing.
Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? $1 or something. Get you $1 or something. Something. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? $1 or something. why won't you go get you $1 or something?